come closer, please. Guys. Okay, you can take pictures, you can take videos as well, feel free. This is just to give you a quick idea how we produce silk, how we get silk from the silkworm cocoons, right? Have you seen the silkworms before, by the way? If you haven't seen it, it's normal because the silkworms, they do not race all around the world. The reason of this one, they only eat mulberry tree leaves. They do not eat anything else, so that's why they cannot be raised around the world. And Turkey is the third biggest silk country of the world. China, India, and Turkey, right? So when I say they eat the mulberry tree, do not think like we climb the trees, collect them one by one. No, of course, we get a huge farms. We raise them and feed them with the leaves of the mulberry trees. They come up from the eggs, and when they're big enough, they start to make these cocoons with their body. There's a two holes come from their body, like one silk, the second one is kind of glue for make it stronger. So but they just spin around themselves to complete the cocoon, and it just takes like 1 week of a time to complete one of them. Can you hear it? Yes, the animal's still inside of the cocoons, right? Not alive. They are already dead inside. That's the most important part for producing soap. Why they are dead inside? Because they must be dead inside for producing soap. There is no other way. Reason of this one, in their normal life circles, which is like 3 months, they finish the cocoons like 5 to 6 weeks later. They break the cocoons from the top. They become a moth, like a butterfly. They do have wings, but they cannot fly, by the way. When they become moths, they like match each other's, fertilize, give the eggs, and then they life circles. Right? But why we don't let them finish their life circles? When the cocoon is broken, we cannot get a silk from the broken cocoons. Cocoons should be complete like this. Because this cocoon just made from the one single thread line of a silk. If it's broken, means we got like several hundred broken pieces, right? There is no elongation, there is no silk, so that's why they are dead inside. Got me? So what we do here, or what the factories do to someone, they are very strong and breakable, you see? You cannot even pull. So we put them in hot water for make the cocoon softer. When the cocoon is softer, you can get a silk. Right? So even in the factories, by the way, we still use people. We don't have any machine can do this business. Always there should be one person stand and continue this one. Of course, he's not pro. Here is not a production place, just a small demonstration. We do have like brush like this one, brush the You may touch and feel it if you want. This is rough part of the cocoons, beginning part of the cocoons, end of the cocoons are a little bit rough, so we don't use it. Now he's gonna get a little bit. He's gonna try to get a little bit finer part of the cocoon, so it's gonna be like a more clear and more soft rodel. In the factories, they do doors like this one, so this is very nice. I'm gonna read from there, I'm gonna press from there. Now he's gonna start to spin that, and you're gonna see like a Swedish cocoons make like a one single thread line of a silk. It might be like 100 cocoons, 10 cocoons, depends on the thickness we need. And from the one cocoon, we get nearly 1 mile silk. Wow. Just from these cocoons. Okay? Durdur abi. Bunlardan 2 tane. Var orada. And please touch all those 4. You see that there's a 4 over there. This is one of them. That's one of them. Please touch and feel. These are. I'm gonna leave it to you. These are the pure silk, just come off from the cocoons. Done nothing on it. That means we didn't spin them for make them stronger, right? We didn't wash them. We didn't dye them. These are the like 100% just pure silk. We wash them with special shampoo. We dye them in different colors as well. Here is the result of the pure Turkish silk. It's a miracle of nature. Yeah. Fascinating. Let me show you the one animal for you if you want. You can touch those ones as well. You see there's a one finished cocoon, there is no more silk on it that you can see. It's going to be like a colorless, so that you can see the animal inside. Poor guy. Everything for a reason. Any questions so far? No? Okay, let's go inside. We'll show you the weaving process as well. Again, make circles so you can see the process. There you go. Yes, come closer. Just make it like a half circle. Onu yukarı kaldırsana biraz. Tam böyle bir şey geliyor. Okay, now the weaving process. Okay, also you can take pictures and you can take videos as well. She's one of our talented weavers. She's also kind of teacher of us because we have a weaving courses here. We teach the girls how to make one of these works because unfortunately less and less people do this job. So for the like this one, how it works, we have like 800, 900 weavers weave the rugs for us in this area, in their houses. It's not like a factory business. They start 8 o'clock, finish 5 o'clock. It's a cottage industry. So we supply them looms, material design, so they continue weave in their houses. It's just a little help the economy of their houses as well, right? So for the handmade carpets, there's only two different techniques. There's only two different techniques. One is single knotted, the second one is double knotted. Only the Turkish carpets and some of the Armenian carpets made with the double knotted. Persian, Indian, Moroccan, Chinese, whatever you heard, they're all made with the single knotted. We never say double knots better because we use it. It wouldn't be fair, I know. But it's just totally different techniques, and your carpet takes a little bit longer to weave. You may say your carpet gonna last maybe one generation more. The reason of this one, look at the pictures. You see the green ones? This is the double knot. Sorry, this is a single knot. Red ones are the double knotted. Right? I'm gonna show with my fingers as well. This is the skeleton of the carpet, made by two work, one in the back and one in the front. You can see my finger in the middle. So I'm gonna show with my fingers like this way, okay? This is single knots. See? Turkish rugs are double knots. You see the differences? That's the main differences, right? So what she does here, this is one of the pattern she has to follow. You see the little boxes on it, small squares? Yeah. Every little boxes means one double knot on the pipe. So she counts, follows and memorizes in the horizontal way. Cannot go vertical, cannot go across. She has to finish one line. When she completed one line, she steps for the second line. Right? I'm gonna ask her to do one double knot slow motion for you so you can see much better. Like I mentioned, this is getting made by two work in the front. Bir tane yavaş yapacağız böyle geniş yapalım. She grabs like one from the front, one from the back. Look at her fingers. Grabs the first one, carries on the second one. That's a double knot, we call it. See? Gonna pull it down and not gonna. Bir tane daha yapalım. Wraps once, wraps twice. Double knot.
And she's cutting with the razor?
Yeah, just got like, what you call it? Razor. Like something like that.
Does double knot make it stronger or is it
Yes, you can make it. Just like imagine like this one. Tighter.
tight? Yeah.
And like this one, I told you this come off very easily, but
Yeah.
this one will cut less
Yeah, yes.
strong. That's main difference. Okay, you see these are knotted. You see, when kirpik yapacağız. When she finished the one line, we put another horizontal lines between each line for lock the knots, right? And after that, we get a special tool. She presses the knots down for make the knots tighter. In that way, she can make more knots. She can make more details on the pile. And after that, we get a special scissors which can also from both sides. She's gonna chop down this cup, unfortunately just one line. We do this process line by line. One line finish start with one line finish start with. See? One line being completed. The techniques are same for all the rocks that you've seen on the wall or you're gonna see soon on the floor. They all make exactly the same way she does. The difference is the number of the nuts of each pieces, each category, right? We got three material we use: wool, cotton, and silk. Wool and cotton category start from like 70, 80 double nuts in 1 square inch. Can go 400 double nuts in 1 square inch. Silk start from 460 nuts in 1 square inch. Can go over more than 2,600 double nuts in 1 square inch. Can you imagine that? So the 20 by 20 in centimeter, 400 nuts in square centimeter. So that's why these are not just the carpets that we use on the floor. This is an art. And this is our business to keep this art for the next and next generation. Unfortunately, dying art. So why I explain the number of the nuts. For the handmade carpets, okay, you don't pay for the size. You don't pay for the material. You pay for the labor, workmanship. More nuts, more time, more value of the carpet as well. For example, this one is silk on silk, 10 by 10. 100 nuts in square centimeter, 640, 660 double nuts in square inch. Size wise, 2 feet by 3 feet. It takes like 10 months of workmanship by one labor. They do not work like 8 hours, 3 to 4 hours a day. So this takes 10 months of workmanship. That's what you pay for this one. Any questions so far? Wanna try? No? You don't wanna do my camera? Please take a seat. We're gonna show you some finances. So this you didn't even ask. So these are the traditional drinks of Turkey. These are the apple teas, right? No alcohol. These are the local red wine, local white wine, and have you heard about this one? Rakina, like Uzo. You drink it, you feel better. And I always recommend our guests to drink Rakir because it makes them easy to buy carpet after one. You don't even remember what you did. Please help yourself. So, by the way, can you say that?
Şerefe.
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 Not bad. Not bad. Okay, now we're gonna show you some finished samples, alright? We're gonna lay down very close to your feet. You may touch them, feel them, and please walk on them. This is what they're made for, right?
Yes.
With your shoes or without the shoes. But if you walk without the shoes, that's the best way you can feel the material, alright? You remember we only use 3 materials: wool, cotton, and silk, right? But mostly we have wool on wool, wool on cotton, silk on silk. This is the only region, only carpet we have 3 material. Arkadaşlar ben kendi sesimi duymuyorum. We got 3 material we use on it: wool, cotton, and silk together. These are the palaces. Aç bakalım abi. Now, focus the color, right? See what's gonna happen. Did you notice something? I think your drinks start to work now. One more time. Did you notice something? That's a proof your color is handmade. All the handmade rods change colors. All the handmade rods change colors if you look at them from different angles. Right? You remember she was pushing them down so that give the way on the pile. So one side is smooth, one side is rough. So one side observe the light, other one reflect light. They do all change color, but according to the material, the dyeing system, some of them looks more clear than other ones. Especially on this one, I told you wool, cotton, and silk. The fringes are the extension of the carpet. It's cotton. Pile is wool, but when you touch the flowers, you're gonna feel the silk. Alright, so from now on, please do not sit like a tourist. Stand up and walk on them and touch them. Let's see the other one. Please touch them, especially on the pile. You feel both cotton, and just imagine you walk on it, your feet's gonna feel both material. You know, like more traditional designs, and they are all 100% vegetable. 100% vegetable dye. Let's see one. This is from the central of Turkey.
Yes,
This is
I
from the
see.
east of
Aman
Turkey.
hotel.
Of Turkey.
That
Now look at that one from us.
Oh my God.
Belki de açalım. And look at this one. This is a merino wool. Tam ortaya açar onu. Look at this beautiful sample.
Wow. कितना
Şimdi kelle karyola görelim abi. Çok küçük açmayın şimdi. Ya da aç. Küçük aç.
Yeah, go. You can go there.
Yani şey karışık yapın yani şeyler. Now they do come with different sizes. Start from 2 size 14, 3 by 5, 4 by 6. But the guys, even you give us like $1 million and ask me, 2 rugs, identical, 100% same, not possible.
I want to ask
You
you
make-
something.
Yes, sir. ma'am.
Do you ever make contemporary stuff?
Yes, I will show you.
That's what I want to
I'll
see.
show you one. So these are all one of a kind in the world. We can make, you can make 95% small, but they're never gonna be same. These are the nice runners version of this one as well. More modern. It's very close to your style, okay? But I'm gonna show you the real contemporary. Bekle bir dakika abi. We got lots of guests say we get a contemporary houses, okay? So we didn't want to give up our design, so we came up with this idea because we are nice designers as well. We finished the rugs and we over dye in just one color of the rugs. So here is the result of this one. Aç bakalım. See? Aç abi. Onlardan bol bol açın varsa. And the next one, we cannot say very Turkish style, but we got a contemporary, we got a modern as well. Here is the result of these beautiful samples. Aç abi. Aç abi, modernlerden ne varsa aç. Aç abi. Contemporary style bugün. Look at this. Yolluk molluk var. Siyahsı açsana. Modernler. That's one of my favorite one is the color right. Aç abi. Look at that. Şapı değil abi. Natural.
Square.
Okay, the next one gonna be the only rugs got no color on it. Of course there's a color, but you know what I mean? Açtınız lan, durun abi, durun. Black come from black sheep, white come from white sheep, and brown come from brown sheep. There is no 1% direct. We call them natural, natural one. People love this style because as a color-wise, go with everything. It's never clash any color combination in your houses. Even you're gonna change the furniture in the future, you do not need to change your carpet. Şimdi açalım abi.